Hey everyone, and welcome back to yet another Dead by Daylight video. I am going to be on a roll here, I think. And welcome back to Trash to Treasure, my ever popular series, which has like a total of 100 views across both of my thrilling videos. Basically, this is where I look at very underused or bad perks. Bad is, of course, subjective, but um, and I try and make them as good as possible. I put them in builds which will specifically support them, and to try and change my mind on their usefulness and maybe change your mind on their usefulness as well. So today's perk is Cut Loose, which last I checked is one of the, if not the, least used perk in the game, according to the stats that are available, which are all user submitted stats, so it's not exactly stats throughout the entirety of the game, but it is useful to view these stats, and I was quite surprised at how low Cut Loose was on the scale. I don't know whether it's because this DLC was less popular, the Skull Merchant DLC, um, because I would say that the survivors with that DLC didn't really come with any good perks. Pretty much just background player is the only one that's seen some play, so that could be why. But this perk is kind of bad, to be fair. Cut Loose basically activates after you perform a rushed vault during a chase, and for the next 6 seconds, any rushed vaults you do will be silent. An additional thing they added recently is that whenever you do a rush vault during those 6 seconds, it will reset the timer. So effectively, you can infinitely fast vault things silently as long as you keep vaulting within 6 seconds. The problem with Cut Loose is that you don't really vault that many times that quickly in chase. And then the other kind of issue is it actually helpful that those vaults have been silent? I think 9 times out of 10, no, because silenced vaults are only useful if the killer can't physically see you. And if the killer can physically see you, it's kind of just like, well, they know you've gone through the window. It can help with, for example, you might fast vault a window and then immediately fast vault back, and that immediate vault back will be silent, so that can help. But yeah, it's a little bit tricky to use. So I brought a few perks that will help us vault better. I was going to put Quick and Quiet on, but I kind of thought that was cheating because Quick and Quiet is kind of just the better version of this. So first we have Finesse from Lara. This will let us vault 20% faster every 30 seconds, effectively. This is mostly just to make our first fast vault extra quick. Then potentially we can do immediate vault backs or use our other two perks, which you'll see in a second, to run to another vault and vault that before the killer can see us. This only works while we are healthy, by the way, and I was going to bring resilience, but then I thought if the killer can hear us, none of this works quite as well, so we don't really want to be injured. Next we have Dance With Me, which will make us leave no scratch marks after we perform a rush vault, so you can probably kind of see where this is going. So we're going to fast vault something with Next, we have Dance With Me, which will trigger whenever we perform a rushed vault, so you can probably see where this is going. So whenever we use Cut Loose, the first vault will leave no scratch marks, so that we can potentially position ourselves differently and vault something else to get more distance, and the killer won't hear it or see that we've gone that way. It also has a 20-second cooldown, and finally we have Lithe, which will give us haste for 3 seconds after we perform a rush vault. So basically, when we perform a rush vault, all of our perks will activate at once and will become super overpowered and extremely strong, and then vault loads of things and escape the killer, and it'll all be great. Maybe. In practice, I don't think this is going to be a great build. Lithe will be good, and Finesse will be good, but I am going to try and do some rapid vaulting so that we can actually use Cut Loose and see if we can ever like trick a killer or lose a killer by doing that. In theory, it could be confusing, because they would presume, for example, if there was a window nearby, they would assume that we hadn't gone that way if we didn't fast vault it. Because, if you slow vault the window and make no sound, they're probably going to see you because it's a very slow animation. So, yeah, I mean, we'll just see how it goes. 6 seconds is a pretty decent window, but I don't know how much we're going to be able to use this perk. There's a reason why it's really unpopular. But anyway, we're going to give it a shot, and I'll see you guys in the video. Okay, welcome to Larry's Memorial Institute, which is kind of crazy because someone brought an offering for this map. I mean, I'm playing alone, but this is like arguably the best map for this because it is the map with the most number of windows. So kind of crazy, but I'm pretty happy. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's coming. Okay, this has not worked out so far. Okay, you know what? Cut loose value. Though I would argue that was possibly more dance with me value. It's not great. Okay. That was really bad for me, but he simultaneously made a bit of a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Kind of screwed up, honestly. Okay, there we go. Okay, cut loose. Well, we did use it once, but that wasn't really ideal. I forget that you have to activate it while in chase, which is also kind of another awkward element of it. Okay, we have this pretty strong tile. Oh, okay. He actually left us. Okay. That's as close to 99 as I want to put it. Okay, the totem's right there. Okay, we just need to not give him the M1. Okay, we need to find a window. Okay. Problema. I'm gonna cleanse this. If I can. Okay. Nancy's on it. Right. Now the concern is Nancy gonna be okay? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Actually lost him with Dance With Me, but now I'm concerned because I don't know where I am. I kind of think I'm gonna die, which is really bad. Yeah, I mean, I think we make it because we have this pallet. Okay. Okay. That was a little bit more chaotic than I planned in the end. I just completely didn't know where I was going. I got so engrossed in using the perks that I was like, oh god. Okay, game number 2. It's Almond Lake Mine, which I don't know this map very well at all, so I'm not really convinced that I'm going to be able to cook. And let's be real, I really didn't cook last game either, and that was ideally really the ideal map. So the killer we're against has a white ward, which is concerning, and it's a Myers. Did they nerf Tombstone? I think they did. So, I mean, it's still the same as far as I'm aware, but they did make it weaker. So, okay. Get really fast. Okay. What? I don't understand. Okay. I I didn't think he was going to be on me, to be honest, which is why I ran this way. I'm kind of sorry, Ada. That really looks like I sandbagged her intentionally. I think we can... Oh, yes, bamboozle. Okay. I genuinely don't know what just happened, but this was kind of crazy. Okay. Ada. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god, he's actually going to chase me again? I see a window right there. I feel like this Ada's gonna think I'm intentionally screwing her over, but I'm really not trying to. I think he's got tier 3 ready again. Yep. Okay. We make this pallet. He's leaving? Okay. Where's my girl Ada? Oh. Oh my god, she's been moried? It's Tombstone Peace. Okay. I feel kind of bad because I feel like it really felt like I was trying to intentionally sandbag her. Okay, that explains why he missed me before, because he was trying to mori me, and then he swung. This is I feel bad about this. I thought they nerfed Tombstone add-ons, but maybe not Peace. But like, I don't know. Can you use it only once in the game or something? I feel really bad for that Ada. Like, there is really no way that what I did looks good there. Like, it just genuinely looks like I sandbagged her intentionally every time. I just really thought he was not on me anymore. Okay, do you want to heal? We can heal quick the med kit. Oh no, no. Yeah, we need to go. I mean, I think we're gonna die because there's nothing here. Yeah. Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Was there a locker in there? What is this add-on? Is this... I need to see these, but I can't see his add-ons until everyone dies. Ah. Okay, Ironworks for our next game. And, well, suffice to say the games have been interesting, at least. At Pinheadton. I mean, I don't have any particular problem with it, but... Okay, well... Okay. He's pretty much camping, but I'm just gonna dive in for the unhook. Okay. Get it before struggle. It's maybe not worth it, I just thought it will give her a chance. Okay. Let's see if we can take his attention. Yeah, he found Meg again, which is really unfortunate. Maybe we can take a hit, I don't know. Not under a pallet or anything. No. The problem is, I think, if he chases Zarina, then I'm gonna feel somewhat obliged to go for the unhook. But Zarina might be going for the save, which would be good timing, I think. Okay. Zarina didn't get it, which is really bad. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, I mean, we screwed this up ourselves, really. This is terrible. Like, yeah, really terrible. Hate. Hate. I swear. Yeah, I mean, we just played into his hands completely. I mean, I'm fine to just recover my exhaustion. Yeah, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. We shouldn't have gone for the save. Though, if Serena actually did unhook Kate before, you know, she got injured, it would have been better. But okay, Midwich. Uh, it's not Window City. It is not a Window City. But we can probably still do something. God, all these walkers. Where's the runners at, you know? Oh, hello. We can use life a little bit here. Okay, I feel like that was kind of smart. I have to big myself up every time I do something that's not completely idiotic, otherwise I'll just lose all hope. So I feel like that was kind of smart. The hex is right here. Oh, she's actually just coming up. I thought she was gonna go up the other direction. I know Ace is in there, so I don't really wanna. Watch this. Oh, she just heard? Damn, I thought that was a smart play. She had... She couldn't see scratch marks, and she couldn't hear my vault. So I'm thinking perhaps she thought I just didn't vault, and I was just there? I guess my scratch marks maybe appeared last second. I don't know, I think I went too big brain with it. It was a simple little... Anyway, that's fine, whatever. Oh, Devour. Yeah, this game is toast. The good news is there's no Devour Hope. The bad news is that I'm dead on hook, and... Okay. We should have vaulted back. That... Oh, it wouldn't have worked. Well, I did the play I thought would most work, and I don't think it was a terrible idea, but hold my hands up. It was a good player, and I'm not particularly good against Spirit anyway. So, okay, next game on Mother's Dwelling. I feel like we have forgotten the purpose of this video. We are supposed to be cutting loose, guys. That is all there is to it. Okay. It's a Blink 182. We have a window right ahead, so we're gonna be... I wanted to vault it again. I have no idea where my man is, but we're... Okay. Well, we have a pallet. It's an okay pallet. Okay. Bad chase. I wanted to lithe all the way around and then vault it back. But I don't know what that would have achieved for me. I just wanted to make it happen. The likelihood of him coming immediately back is high, I think. Yeah. Really not good. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want them to die, but like, realistically, we need to get a couple more gens done. Otherwise, there's no hope for anyone. He's on us. Okay. We're just gonna make distance then. Kind of getting caught in a bad position. Yeah. Oh, this pallet's down. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew he was doing that, but I didn't do anything with it. Oh, just terrible, terrible, terrible. Anyway, whatever. Really not a great game, but that's okay. We'll recoup. Okay, we got Larry's again, so maybe we can redeem ourselves. And this is the Houndmaster, because apparently I guess I've only played against that killer like twice, and I think it gives you the spawn tips 3 times. So we know what killer is. I think this build is probably not bad, because I assume you can probably benefit from finesse quite a lot. Yeah, okay. I didn't even hit the fast vault, so that was like, whatever. No! Oh my god. I thought I screwed up, because that was actually a pretty okay play, but then I thought I screwed it up. And then I nearly ran into her again, so we just, ultra screwed up. That looks like a barbecue, if I've ever seen one. Well, I think that was Dance With Me Life, rather than, well, it was 100% not. It was 100% not cut loose because, well, it wasn't active. It does suck that you have to be in chase. I think that would make it a lot better, because sometimes you want to, like, set up something. Like, you could vault something, like, when the killer is chasing you but not chasing you, you could vault something, get distance, and then vault, like, a ton more things, and they wouldn't really know where you've gone. But it's the limitation of you must be in chase. It's kind of rough, I think. But if we had done that vault and it would have been silent, like, she would have had no idea where I went. I think she was still kind of confused, and we didn't leave scratch marks, which probably helped. This was a pretty bad idea. Okay. If the dog bit me, we could have actually been dead there, but okay, everyone. So that is pretty much gonna do it for this one. I don't think I used cut loose really. Maybe one time I did try. You saw that I was trying maybe too hard sometimes to make it work. Here are the key problems with the perk. Number one, it does not activate unless you're in chase, which can be very awkward because there were times when I was using it in my mind, but it actually wasn't active. And it's just because sometimes you drop chase randomly. Sometimes the killer is like close to you, but the game doesn't consider it a chase yet. So there's definitely some issues with that. I think it would be better if it activated at any point, even outside of chase, just because you're not really fast vaulting random stuff anyway. Like, so you don't have to worry about like wasting it. So I think that would make the perk a little bit more consistent. The other problem is like when killers don't hear you vault a window, they don't think you vaulted the window. Or like if they don't see you vault and they don't hear you vault, then they have no reason to think you vaulted the window. There were some times there where I had a silent vault and then I wanted to vault back to kind of do a little bit of a like, whoa, 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 where is he? But the killer was just waiting on the other side because of course they are, because they didn't hear me vault the window in the first place. Which is why stuff like quick and quiet is much better because you vault one window out of the killer's line of sight, and that means they're not going to cut you off from that window because they, as far as they're concerned, you haven't gone through it. With cut loose, they hear you go through the window the first time, and then any successive window vaults they don't hear, but at the same time, like it cuts off a lot of the potential mind games because realistically, when you're on a loop, there's one vaultable there. Which, let's say you're on a jungle gym, you can vault the window and the pallet if it's down, and if the pallet's down, it's probably gone. So you need to basically revault the same thing, but the killer isn't gonna really let that happen because they know you've gone through the window the first time, which makes going through it the second time harder. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just what I felt from playing in my games. Yeah, just really awkward to use, really finicky, and just vaulting loads of random stuff doesn't really equate to a good chase. So yeah, it. I don't think it deserves to be called the worst perk in the game, but it is statistically the least used perk. So take from what you will. I think it makes sense it's being least used though because quick and quiet is pretty much just straight up better. So there's really no reason to use this when you have quick and quiet. So that's all. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.